Hey guys! So I recorded through 2 products and wasn't actually recording. I know you guys have seen this video 1,001 times, but we're going to make it 1,002. Given that 2015 is ending in a couple of days, I figured now is the perfect time to jump on the favorites train and just go ahead and share with you guys some of my favorite products from this year. Some of them are brand new from this year, some of them are just new to me because I tried them out this year. Either way, they're products I've used, films I've loved, albums I've loved, that type of thing. Favorites. I also have handy dandy cheat notes in my handy dandy notebook. We're going to start out with some makeup based products for you guys today. This one is Hard Candy's Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. When they say heavy duty, they're not kidding. This stuff will cover a tattoo, it will cover a Godzilla zit that is on your nose. It doesn't matter. If you're looking for a heavy duty concealer, this stuff is amazing. Because I have this in ultra light because it was the lightest one that they had available, and I was like, oh well, I'm really fair, so I'll just go ahead and try it. It is a bit light even for my pasty complexion, but I can use it as like a highlighty concealer as well as just a regular concealer, so I kind of get a 2-in-1 deal. I also found that if I mix it with my next product, it actually fits my skin tone very well. My next product is Rimmel London's Wake Me Up Concealer, but it's anti-fatigue effect radiant glow, and they're not joking. It's amazing. The only thing that I will say I don't like is this lovely doe foot applicator. I don't know. Ah, my notebook fell. Yeah, don't like those. I just kind of put it on my hand and then either use a brush or my fingers to go from there. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. So there's my lovely favorite concealers. Y'all are welcome. This is Benefit Roller Lash. This stuff is fantastic. When they say like lengthening and curling, they mean it. It is 24 bucks a pop, so it is kind of expensive, but I've had this tube for several months and I'm not even seeing a dent in it, because you hardly have to use any because it is a higher end product. So while it's expensive, it is worth the investment if you have the extra cash. So yeah, love that. Gonna throw it on the floor. I actually just got into like felt tip liners this year because I was very scared of them, because I didn't want it to look like I was drawing on my liner with a Sharpie, but I couldn't actually use like the brush liners that come with a lot of liquid liners, so I figured it was worth a whirl. And this one is Rimmel London Scandalize Precision Micro Eyeliner. Ooh, and it's waterproof. That's not a joke either. Crap takes forever to wash off, but yeah, it's amazing. It does have this cool precision tip. I don't know if you can see it, but it's magnificent, and been loving the crap out of that. Onto the floor it goes. I conned my aunt into taking me to a Sephora, the local Sephora, or the localist to me, because we don't have one anywhere near me. We were out of town shopping, and I was like, well, there's a Sephora in the JCPenney in Mount Juliet if you would like to take me. And she was like, you don't need to spend the money. But I did, or we did, and I did. So I got the travel size instead of the full size because I didn't know how well I would like the product, so I didn't want to jump in and just balls to the wall, spend all my money on a product I'd never tried. But this is Urban Decay's All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's oil-free, and it's wonderful. I don't know if you can see it. It's covered in makeup because it's in my makeup bag. But yeah, this stuff is amazing, and I will say, like, I don't wear it every day because I hardly ever wear foundation. I wear concealer almost every day, but I hardly ever wear foundation. I mostly wear foundation like to shows and stuff. So if I'm going to a show, I want to look my best because, let's be real, there's musicians there. When you're at shows, you're hot and everybody's sweaty and everything is gross and your makeup tends to run. This prevents that. So this stuff is an investment if you like to go to shows or anywhere where you're going to be excessively warm or anywhere where your makeup is going to melt. Definitely something to look into. There are cheaper versions of products like this. I know NYX sells a setting spray that's relatively cheap that has great reviews. Haven't tried it. This has my stamp. So now for taking makeup off, I have actually gone through and tried several different facial cleansers this year, all of which are drugstore. I've not tried any of the high-end stuff because I just can't con myself into buying stuff like that, but I couldn't find any that I absolutely loved well enough to buy more than once, or to even really use a whole tube of or a whole container of. But this stuff I bought recently. I think it was at like a local grocery store actually, where they just have like a few like bathroom bits like shampoo, toothpaste, that type of thing, and then a whole bunch of groceries. But it's the Noxzema Classic Cleanse Original Deep Cleansing Cream. Tingles and refreshes for soft, smooth skin with eucalyptus. It smells like heaven if you like really mentholated products. It smells amazing. I love it. I'm going to smell it right now. It's nice. And it actually, I like it because I can actually put this on my skin dry and I can just kind of do my thing and it works perfect. And then I can just rinse it off, or I can take it off with a warm washcloth. I don't have to like rinse my face, scrub my face, rinse my face again. Like, that's too much work. This is so much easier. This cuts out like 3 steps. Moving on to entertainment this year. I don't know if you guys are like super into entertainment like I am. I'm an avid consumer of pop culture. When I saw Pitch Perfect a couple years ago, I fell in love with it. I thought that the humor was great. I thought that Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson were fantastic. Their performances were flawless. So when I heard they were doing a sequel, I was really iffy, because I'm really iffy about any sequel. So I was like, I don't know, guys, like, it's probably gonna suck. I don't have high hopes for it, but I'm gonna see it in theaters anyway. And I ended up seeing the sequel 5 times in theaters. That is ridiculous. I spent so much money to see this movie because I was like so excited to see it again that I was willing to pay that much money to see it again. Pitch Perfect 2! Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's nice. It's hilarious. There are so many classic one-liners, and I just really loved it. I think everybody did amazingly, and I really liked that they kept Jesse and Becca together. Like, Jesse wasn't as much in the film, but he was still in the film. I thought that was really nice and a good way to keep a wonderful character alive. Favorite album of this year, and these guys I've actually listened to since they started several years ago, and I've just kind of listened to them and heard them grow and kind of grown with them. And they are The Maine. The Maine put out an album this year. In case you didn't know, please go look it up or buy it. American Candy. Holy crap, this album is great. Like, this album is great. I know every single word to it. It's catchy. Everybody is on point. Every single one of these guys is on point. And it helps that they are super nice people. And just really down to earth, and they try really hard to always talk to their fans and keep in avid contact with their fans. So I think that's really cool, and they put on a great live show too, which we're going to get to that later on in the favorites. Favorite books this year, I actually didn't read a whole lot of like regular books, so I just picked up a couple of YouTube-y books. Imagine that. So my favorites this year were actually by some of my favorite YouTubers, which I was really excited because, holy crap, they wrote books. Louise, Sprinkle of Glitter. This is A Life with a Sprinkle of Glitter. And I tried to pre-order it on Amazon, and they ended up sending me an email saying that they weren't going to be carrying it because there wasn't enough interest, I guess, stateside or whatever. I don't know what happened. I got an email. My pre-order didn't go through. So I didn't get it when everybody else did. I had to wait for it to actually come into stores here, so I waited for months and months and months on end until it got to Books A Million. And then the day that it came out, I actually went to Books A Million and bought it and read it pretty quickly, and the pages are just beautiful. The book is really entertaining, and I just love her. I just think she's great. So please, if this is your cup of tea, please read this. Support her. She's great. Second favorite YouTube book. The Amazing Book is Not on Fire. This is one that I actually did get to pre-order, and I actually pre-ordered it from Walmart, which I thought was really strange, because knowing Dan and how much he swears and his content, like, Phil's really family friendly, where Dan's a little more not so family friendly. But I still love him, and he's amazing, and he's my favorite male YouTuber of all time. But yeah, it's very them. It's very much their personalities, and I just really love it. It's like they just kind of put everything that I love about them in a book, and it was really entertaining, and I love it, and it looks really nice just sitting on a shelf too. Good cover work. Whoever did this, whoever worked on this, ace job. You guys are great. You just hear that hard book? That's nice. This is nice. This is good. My favorite vlogger, or vloggers, because I have plural written down, I'm going to have to give that award to Thatcher Joe Vlogs, or Joe Sugg. His vlogs are hilarious. I don't care if they're up daily. I don't care when they're uploaded. They're grade A entertainment. I don't care. I just think that his content is hilarious, and I just really enjoy his personality, and I like seeing his vlogs. I like seeing him go on trips and things like that. So I think, hands down, he's my absolute favorite. Second, of course, goes to Pointless Vlogs, which is Alpha Dais's vlogs, who also has really wonderful content. And I just really like seeing his dog pretty much every day. Pugs are my favorite dog in the entire world, so just getting to see Nala makes me happy. So, ranked him on the favorites of this year. Favorite live show I saw this year was actually Real Friends and the Main. Best live show. Cannot remember the name of the venue. I really loved the venue. I just can't remember what it's called, and I don't have a physical ticket stub to show you, so sorry, but if you were there, I can't even remember what month it was, but it was when they were touring together. If you were at that show, you understand what I mean. It was just a great show. Knuckle Puck was there. They were okay. The Technicolors were there too. They were pretty great, so good on them. But it was just a really good show, and it was really fun and entertaining, and I just love those guys. That's two of my favorite bands of all time, and they toured together, and I thought that was great. Favorite memories of this year, and that'll, like, after these, we'll just kind of wrap it up, but favorite memories were when my niece was born, little Emma. She is precious, and I love her, and she's actually a baby that likes me, so that's surprising. Also, when my baby cousin was born, Lana, Dana and Tyler, that's their kid. That was a big moment, because that's my favorite cousin. She's sitting right there. You can't see her. She's out of frame. She's sitting right there. She's my favorite cousin, and getting to see her actually have a child and getting to raise that child and knowing that the baby actually kind of likes me. Sometimes she hates me, but sometimes she likes me. So, I mean, it's cool, and I think it's really cool, and I'm really excited. My last favorite memory of 2015 was, whoa, that was loud, was getting to see, like, it was at the Main and Real Friends show. If you can't tell, that was a huge highlight of my year. But getting to that show, and I was with so many good friends, like I was with Dustin and Dana and Zach and Tracy, and we all went to this show, and I think it was during the Main, because I remember John saying, oh, like, who cares if you're weird? Be weird. That's what you're supposed to do. It's being normal is boring. So, and my friends are super weird. Like, we are really weird. So, at one point, I just remember we all just decided we were going to form a circle and hold hands and just dance like idiots. And I don't know why that's, like, my favorite memory of the year, or one of my favorite memories of the year, but it's just a really solid memory, I think, to have. Good memory, good year. It was a great year. A lot of big things happened this year. I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole separate video. But, yeah. Hopefully I'm going to have to cut a lot of this down because this is a whole lot of footage. I apologize. If you're still with me here at the end, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like if you liked it. Subscribe if you enjoy and want to see more content from me. I promise it won't all be super ranty. Let's be real, it probably will be ranty. I like to talk. Like if you liked it, and comment down below and we'll have a nice conversation. Thanks for watching. Bye!